He's always half a second
look.
late.
You know, I knew that the title screen changed every so often, but I didn't realize that they actually put us in Heimdall right now. That's pretty cool. Look at the background.
I see that. My only concern is, if we let this title screen go on too long, do we get a game over from crashing into the buildings?
No.
Because it's only like on a 3-second loop.
Yeah.
We're not actually going anywhere. Anyway, we're not doing a new game. We are loading
Then
from
these trails really aren't very trailish.
Anyway, we
It
are...
sort
a lot
of
of
broke
save
down there at the end.
It is a lot of save files. I have saved a lot in this LP.
Do you just make a new
Just
save file every time?
Yeah, just in case something goes wrong.
Okay.
Right, good.
I mean, I have a million... It's like the only... one of only 2 games that's actually on my hard drive, so whatever.
Fair enough.
Okay, what were we doing?
We were having gelato, and we were complaining that there weren't enough flavors.
Right, we have to go to the...
No, that's what I was doing, sorry.
We have to go and kill the rats underground.
Yeah.
Not yet. First, we have to go to the newspaper and do a thing for them.
Okay.
Do they
But
want
then
us to
we're
kill
killing
rats
the rats?
underground?
And then we're gonna go kill the rats underground. Don't worry about that.
Yay.
I'm just surprised they're making us wait until late game to start killing rats. Like, when is
This
this
isn't late
RPG gonna
game.
get started? It's not early game. It's at least mid game. And we
Oops.
have late game
Oh,
stats.
this is where they published the Imperial Chronicle newspaper.
You mean that newspaper we haven't read at all yet? You are the reason
Yeah,
the
I've been-
industry is dying.
I've been thinking about that, and I've been thinking I might do a bonus episode that has me where I go through the Imperial Chronicle. Because there's one for every chapter.
The chapters take up multiple days. So why is there only one paper?
Because it's I guess it's a quarterly, not a...
Well,
Yeah.
it would be fine as a weekly. Like, presumably
That's-
there would be chapters that happen not when we're on a field study.
That's true.
So there's only one issue per game chapter that we can get.
Right, we're trying to figure out how often the paper actually publishes, because every single chapter takes up multiple days. And if it was a daily
Or-
paper, we should be able to pick up multiple.
Right.
Because why would the store carry a 2-day-old, edition of the paper? That wouldn't sell.
That's true.
Sometimes people like time capsules.
So do you guys remember this guy?
Nope.
He had the photographer person who ran around and got really lost in words. It seemed confusing and annoying.
No, that's the other guy.
Yeah.
You're
yeah, he
thinking
was
of
over it.
you're thinking of Neil from Liberal.
Yep. All
This
newspaper
is
men
the
are basically
photographer-
the same.
That's fair. This is the
Yeah,
Erebonian.
yeah. There was a side quest that involved him.
Yeah.
It was
I don't
taking
remember
a
it.
photo of the giant statue that with the teleportarium.
Oh, so he
That
uses
wasn't
child
actu-
labor.
Yeah.
No.
So this guy snuck onto a private school, put a suggestion, or like, put a please help me sign in the box. And then
No. He
profited
gave the
off
request to
of
the
children.
governor.
So he profited off of child labor. Okay.
I guess. We're profiting too.
That doesn't make it right.
Also, we're not profiting off of child labor. We are the child laborers.
Right.
We have the excellent dexterity to get into the machinery.
That's not what we're doing.
No, but
Oh.
that's what this country looks like it's been built on. Especially this city.
Well, I mean, child labor has always been...
Vital.
Yeah, basically.
Especially when all the Catholics start humping like rabbits.
Well, I
That's
don't
in
think
the
that's
herd.
the reason. It's that children are cheap.
Yeah, but that's because pharmacy toys are cheap. I mean, you can get like a really cool shark that shoots balls out of its mouth for like $10.
That is pretty good.
This is not going to be very difficult.
Well, no, it's just rats.
No, that's later.
No,
No.
these are newspaper
All
rats.
quests are killing rats in the basement.
Okay.
They the basement might just be defined differently, or the rats, might actually be giant floating stone things that you can't kill because they keep on confusing you. But those are basically rats.
I did kill those.
The second time around.
Okay, fine.
Why didn't you just listen to my advice?
I did. It just took me a little while.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, a quest to run around and push X in certain locations.
Yes.
Fair enough. It's good that I'm not the one taking the photos in this, because... No. Globe has seen me take photos on our trips.
Yeah.
I can't quite hold the camera vertically. I'm off by like 2 or 3 degrees always.
It's
wow.
interesting.
Okay.
Well, I mean, the best photo I took was he was wandering around, and I just sort of idly threw my hand back, pointed vaguely at him, and hit the shutter.
Yep.
And it actually turned out good.
It did. It was not... I mean, it was much better than the times where you tried to take a picture of me and the Hyla Sophia or the Blue Moss. And I gotta admit, it's impressive when you miss that. When you're taking a photo at the distance we were at.
No. What? It was in front of this wall somewhere.
Yes,
for
right
a palace.
Behind the Hyla Sophia or the Blue Moss. I can't remember which one. It was like I think it was the Blue Moss. We were like directly behind it. And you were taking a picture, and we kept taking a picture of a little bit too far back, and so I would never actually be in it. Because you'd be like trying to get all of it.
Because the options were either to cut off the minarets, which you don't want to do, because they're beautiful, or cut you off. Of them. And frankly...
You made a decision and you had to cut me.
Yeah.
As a director, I can respect that, but you were the cinematographer, not the director.
Look, I just can't stand this nepotism in this film.
Did this guy say cheese when we walked into the room? He knows his audience. I love cheese.
Reen said cheese when he took a picture.
Oh, he's such an idiot.
That's not how you're supposed to do it. If the photographer says cheese, nobody cares. The camera doesn't capture sound.
But saying cheese means you have to smile, more or less.
Not really. Cheese.
Reen is not taking a picture of his own face with a camera. This is a pre-selfie stick society.
Oh, those were the days. That was back when humanity was whole and Vincent.
Yep.
Now they're just evil little shit. Oh. Wait, this goes on YouTube. I'm not supposed to swear, am I?
Yeah, it's fine.
Because nobody has ever sworn on YouTube, the video sharing service that involves tubes. Actually, it doesn't involve tubes at all. Why would you say that?
I don't know. You said it.
No, I don't think that's the case at all.
We have audio evidence that you said it.
That's only true if I go back and listen to it, and I refuse to now.
Oh, okay.
Ha-ha!
I guess you got me.
I always do.
No, you don't.
I always say I do, and that's halfway there.
You always say you do, but it's never true.
I mean, it's close enough that if you weren't paying attention, you would think would be the case.
Yeah, but I am paying attention.
Right, so you know it's the case.
No, I know that you don't make any sense, so you're wrong.
Okay. So is this quest just an excuse to do your shopping? That's really what
I guess kind of. Did I miss one?
What, you're supposed to take photographs of the outsides of the shops as well, and you're not doing that.
There we go.
Are you? Is this newspaper kind of like the Seattle magazine, like the Seattle Met?
I think this is a paid advert.
Okay,
Yes.
that makes sense.
I don't know why they're getting the actual, journalistic photographers involved in the. Well, I guess. No, they're still mixing the journalism and the business pretty tightly in giving us this quest by the actual journalistic photographers.
Is it native advertising?
No.
This is a case of a situation where the editorial side of the building knows what's going on in the business side of the building, which is something you generally want to avoid. It's not quite native advertising, because hopefully the reporters stay out of it other than just being aware that it happens, and then like the PR statements and the photos that we took are basically just plastered onto there by the marketing people. That's the hope.
Gotcha.
But we'll see.
I'm not sure we're actually going to see
Apparently
the
it's not
results
the
of
case.
this.
Well, I mean, what would they do? No, they could do it pretty easily. Just, if you do it when you buy that paper, it'll include a
Right.
spread. But no, you're right. It looks like the...
Well, no, it's a mandatory quest, so you can't not do it.
Oh, then whatever. That's even dumber.
Why?
What's that law?
Because
being
now the
like
government is
after?
ordering us, as government employees, government officials, to do this along with the Fourth Estate. And basically, they're just breaking down all sorts of political and social barriers that really shouldn't be just for this quest. Government interference with the newspapers, the freedom of the press, from the business interests basically being violated left and right because they have to do this publicity spread. So, what I am saying is, yeah, this sounds like early 1900s.
Okay.
Wait, who are those people?
It's the rest of Class 7.
No, it couldn't be. They're on their own fields.
In Heimdall. On the other side of Heimdall.
Yep.
Yeah, but Heimdall is really big.
We met for lunch. We have cell phones, remember?
No, it has to be someone else. Stunt doubles. That's my only assumption.
Okay.
Or that's my only satisfactory conclusion. We will never see each other again. It's tragic, but they've gotten lost in the back streets.
Oh, good.
No, Laura isn't being noticeably off-put at all.
Reen is overly optimistic.
I think you'll find they'll get over it the month the plot demands.
I mean, you're not wrong.
It's going to be this chapter.
You're also not wrong.
Probably after we get thrown in jail again, because that just seems like the thing to do.
No comment.
Well, I mean, why wouldn't they throw the son of the governor of the city in jail on a trumped-up charge? That wouldn't cause massive problems at all.
In the city that his father governs?
Right, exactly.
Okay.
You don't say the governor if it's the governor of some other city. It would be a governor's son.
Well, apparently his dad is like the governor of Erebonia. No, you're right.
No, he's the governor of the capital city.
Yeah.
The
I am
ruler of
incorrect.
Erebonia is generally known as an emperor.
Yes. And the Chancellor has, like, a reasonable amount of power as well. But not as much as the Emperor.
Yeah.
How many are needed to declare war?
How many what?
Leaders. Like,
I
is it
assume
That's
one.
a good question. Probably.
You know, the emperor.
Yeah.
Because really, if you're not in charge, if you're not like, there are.
I think we'll be able to
Fairly
do a monster
few-
extermination quest. I think we're fine.
Actually, do we have a lot of experience in monster extermination?
Yes.
Like, we can beat up monsters good, but I don't know how many times we've actually been told to go out and beat up some monsters.
At least 4?
No, those aren't go out and beat up some monsters to go see what's going on in the old schoolhouse.
No, I'm talking about we exterminated there was a monster extermination quest in Keldic. There
Uh-huh.
was one in Bereahard, and there were
Uh-huh.
2 in the Nord Highlands, so that's 4.
Where they go out and beat up some boss monsters?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was specifically, this monster is causing trouble, please go kill it.
Fair enough.
So I guess Reen has done 4.
Yeah. And the rest of these
rest of-
people...
I've done
Well,
like
their
1.
quests are obviously like, go have a long lie-in in the hotel, and, you know, get
And
a
Reen
massage.
will do it by himself.
No, I mean, that's what these guys are doing when they're not with Reen, the other side of the quest.
Got it.
Because what the other side of the quest does is never
Oh, yeah.
important to the rest of the plot.
Yeah, that's true.
And they never talk about it. And they're all always very eager to be on the other side, so that's what I'm saying. Just straight up spot is.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, but I don't think they can make a minigame based on a spa visit. I mean,
Yeah, I
this
guess you're
game
right.
isn't Final Fantasy X-2.
We get a maze!
with rats?
Yes.
Yes.
Don't worry, there are rats. I took care of that, Elliot, don't worry.
Oh my.
I don't know if your equipment is all prepped and ready.
Do you want me to show you?
Oh, you'd better show female voice first.
Lady
Also, what were you saying about this
Clotilde,
not being
is it
FF10
time
too?
for you to depart?
Yes.
That's not a
I'll be
character
stepping out
too.
for a while. But more importantly, who do we have here? Is that...
I can tell because she doesn't look like a Japanese pop actor.
No way!
Or pop star, rather.
Vita Clotilde?
Whoa!
That sounds like the
I
name of an
can't
opera
believe
singer.
it! It's really her!
I never thought I'd actually get the chance to meet her. You three, don't just stand there staring. You're in the presence of the legendary opera singer Vita Clotilde, the Azure Diva herself.
Bam.
Yeah, good call.
The Azure Diva, huh? I do recall hearing that name at some point.
I'm assuming at this point
Wait,
the
you
reason
know who
Reen
she
doesn't
is?
know who she is because the only exposure he has to the
I'm
arts
not
or anything like
surprised.
that
Opera is
is
a world
from
unto
Radio Trista.
itself.
Radio Free Trista.
Probably.
I expect there are multitudes who have never heard of me before. I'm Vita Clotilde.
Also,
an opera
apparently she
singer.
isn't a diva at all.
Huh?
I said apparently she isn't a diva at all. What the hell were you talking about, Machias?
I'd be delighted if you would come and hear me sing sometime.
And Reen is not voiced. Weird.
Of course. He's got to save the money making pipes.
Yep. Oh, now she's
Reen
voiced-
actually is an opera singer, his voice actor. So if he has to go out, on stage, he's not making it into the session that day. And
Oh, Elliot.
if they're doing cutscenes 2, 3, and 5, then there's nobody there for Reen.
Oh, Machias.
I will say that this way of doing voicing, just dropping him out for a bit,
Yeah.
if they're limited on the amount of recording they can really do, just having him not be voiced for some cutscenes is a lot better than what I've seen people do of recording generic, voice clips
Oh,
and then
yeah,
pasting
yeah.
them in. That's awful. Talking to you, Fire Emblem.
Well, apparently from what I've heard, Xseed, the localization company, wanted to have the entire thing voiced, but Falcom didn't put any code in for the unvoiced lines to be voiced, so they couldn't squeeze the voice lines in.
Oh, it wasn't just they didn't have a big enough budget?
No, Xseed wanted to voice the entire thing,
Okay.
from what I hear. But yeah, apparently there's no slot in the code for the lines that aren't voiced to have voice clips attached to them.
Huh.
So it would have been a much bigger undertaking to do that.
And I can understand why they wouldn't have bothered putting those in, originally if they never were voiced.
Right.
I just sort of assumed that they were originally everything was voiced and then just bits were cut.
No. Nope.
But yeah.
And basically anything in this game that is voiced was voiced in Japanese, and anything that wasn't.
Fair enough.
And apparently, from what I've heard, the reason Reen has so many fewer voice lines than the other actors is that in Japan, his voice actor was super new and super popular, so they couldn't get him in very often. So they made up for that by not having him have very many voice lines.
So when I said that it's because Reen's voice actor was actually an opera singer, when he's got to be on stage, he's got to be on stage. I was not entirely wrong.
Not entirely, no.
I just need to make more wild-ass guesses because they're always correct.
So what's next?
We're gonna go kill rats underground in a maze. We've been over this.
Oh, that's a...
It's not my fault you asked an easy one.
Fair.
Now, is the opera singer a spy? That would have been a more interesting question to ask. The answer is no. But we'll think she is.
Okay. A spy for who?
It doesn't matter, she isn't a spy.
Sure.
I just said that.
I got you.
The answer is always, we assume there's a spy.
Would you like me to show you that I have my equipment ready to go?
Yes.
He's good. She's
Well,
good.
I can see that they have equipment, but I don't know if that means they have the best equipment.
Take my word for it, they do.
For example, why is Fee carrying around 2 trees? That can't possibly be comfortable.
Because they make her evasion, they push her evasion up to 65%.
That's not how you hide in a forest, Fee. If you bring the forest yourself,
Oh,
it
I
doesn't
didn't do
count.
that. 68%.
Oh, what's this? Your equipment was not ready?
It wasn't perfect. It was doable though.
Uh-huh. So I guess that check that the
All right,
manager
fine.
requested you perform.
They're really pounding it in this cutscene.
I mean, that's good. It's better that they make it very clear that, hey, this is the end of the day, rather than having it come at you
Yeah.
unsuspecting. I forget, can you put multiple... Can you put multiple of
What?
the same quartzes in different lines? In this
So you
one?
can put so I cannot put a second attack 2 in. I can put an attack 2 and an attack 1.
Well, I see that.
The thing that you can do with different lines is you can put multiple status ailment quartzes.
Oh, okay.
So, for example, I can so she has Seiryu, which is freeze and mute, and then I can put poison in another line if I want to.
Okay. And the advantage of a long line, again, is if you unlock it, you get